Standing over the docks like, do you have any men? Wait, I'm driving. Raymond, you're Jamie here. I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to the Let Me Call You Back podcast. This comedy podcast features Declan Brooks, my brother, and an aspiring stand-up comedian on our weekly phone calls. We talk daily happenings of life, ludicrous news, and comical interactions with others while out and about in the world. Please enjoy.
Raymond, I'm just going to shut the timer off for the chicken wings that I'm currently baking in the oven. I come to you from a seedy hotel outside of Providence again. I'm back in Providence for the second time. I'm looking at the most handsome white version of Questlove I've ever seen in my life. He is the audio wonder boy. He is the backbone of our podcast. Raymond, how are you?
Hello.
Brooks with an X out there.
Glad to be back.
You want me to hit it with a buffer? You know, it's time for stupid shit.
Somebody has the microphone around you, under you.
Dude, I actually met a fucking announcer last week.
A
This guy's
boxing
like
announcer?
I think he would call himself a combat sport announcer. But yeah, actually, he announces like boxing and MMA and shit. He's like I beat him in pool. I I was at comedy and he's like a skinny white dude with a handlebar mustache. I think his name was like Andy or something like that, or Rudy. It's one or the other.
You
That's
don't
doing a
remember?
Y. I forget. He had a handlebar mustache, and I saw him pick up a pool stick when the last guy was up on the stage talking and everything, and he was starting to get ready to play, and I was like, "Do you want to play some pool?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." I was gonna shoot around. I'm like, "Awesome." So I played pool with him, and I shoot, beat him, play the next guy, beat that guy, lose to him. We're both down to one ball, and I lose to him, and that's the first time I meet him. So then the next 2 nights later, I go out and I'm at a bar with him, and someone's like, "You know, he's a boxing announcer, right?" I'm like, "I would have never thought that. That guy looks like he drops trees for a living. Like, no way. He literally looks like a skinny white dude that works for a tree service and got funny with a mustache one weekend. So like he's a boxing announcer.
He's just a billiard shark.
He was trying to be. I got him. It fucked him up, man.
Really?
I beat him the first. Dude, he was up like 4 balls on me, and then something happened, and I literally said to him, I was like, "I just full idiot, Savant." Like, he's like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." And he's like, "I got next game." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then the other guy was like, "Oh, I wanted to play." He's like, "Oh, you guys can play." So I beat that guy, like whoop his ass, and then the guy had to play me again, and I came out and like 6 ball off the back, Raymond, like right off the jump, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're both down to like 1 ball each, and I choked a shot, and he lined up the 8 and just sunk it on me, and he was like, "That was some good pool, dude." I'm like, "Thanks, man." I suck at pool usually, so it was a big night for me.
Nice.
He was like, "You want to go smoke pot in the parking lot?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, man." What's your name?
Do you do that? You just smoke weed with randoms?
Yeah, I've been trying to, get some type of communicable disease.
People ask me to smoke weed with them sometimes, and I just hit them with the nah, I'm good. Like I've been to rehab 4 or 5 times.
He'll just lie on top of it. Like, dude, I'm California clean. All right, I don't want to. That would actually mean you smoke. You know that, right? That's
Yeah.
what California clean is.
Yeah,
Goddamn hippies.
the Bohemians.
Gosh dang. What are they called? Gypsies.
I don't think you can say that, dude.
Dude, I can say it. I was attacked by a gypsy one night.
All right,
No, you didn't hit it. All right, cool.
let's get into some.
I pointed at the screen. I was like, "Hit it!" There we go. How was your week, Ray?
It was good. Doing the same shit, making money. I think I have found an apartment. I signed the lease on Friday.
Yeah.
Beautiful little apartment. It's on the 3rd floor. It's a 1-bedroom. It's a new
Did you describe it as quaint?
Yes, whatever that means.
Is it very eerie? Is it a quaint little, shallow little home inside of a building?
Is that the vibes I give off for my apartment?
Possibly Hobbit Hutch. Make a lot of stews.
It's very frugal. It's a frugal apartment.
Are you excited for your new place?
Yeah, I'm hype. been packing all my shit.
Raymond currently lives in a one-room semicircle. The best way to describe that?
Yeah, basically. It's like it's a crescent shape.
Oh, you talking about my bed riching room? my bed,
Yeah.
my bed riching room. Oh yeah, my bed riching room. Bedroom, kitchen, living room combo. It's all the rage.
Yeah.
New Yorkers are loving it. You know, this is a deal compared to New York. You know, in New York, this would be like $4,000. I'm winning.
Except the city sucks. Baltimore's where people run out of gas. They just stay here.
They're like, oh man, I shouldn't have ran out of gas here. This doesn't look like a nice neighborhood. Remember I told you when I came to meet you for dinner the one night? I was like, dude, why is everything so shitty here up until like this one neighborhood? You're like, that's how it is here. Have you ever seen The Wire? Like, that's how everybody describes the city of Baltimore. It's The Wire.
Dude, that's how every city is, though. Like bad neighborhoods with pockets.
So, because I'm up here for work and I got into, the culture of the area, I fell into a guy recommended a podcast to me called Crime Town, which detailed the city of Providence and Buddy Cianci and all the corruption during the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, all that, etc.
Who was that?
Buddy Cianci was the 4-time mayor of Providence. Stephen Buddy Cianci was an absolute. He was interesting, dude. He's Providence's version of Frank Rizzo, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 100% Rizzo. He's the Rizzo of Providence.
Did you say 4-time? You said it says twice elected. Where are you getting this?
I thought he was a 4-time. So I think he had one term, second term. He got impeached in his second term, and then he won a second time back in. I think he went for the 4th term is what it was. I might be mixing it up. I listened to a lot of these episodes. They all ran together.
He was forced to resign for racketeering conspiracies. After he was served 4 years in federal prison.
He resigned twice as the mayor of Providence. You want to hear this? He got impeached the first time because he's like the big show and he talks a big game and acts like the big clean, no big deal guy and never does anything wrong. But in reality, he was cheating on his wife all the time and his wife left him for one of his like contractor best friends. And he found out when the divorce finalized that that's who she was sleeping with, and he invites the guy over his house. Has like one of the police sergeants dude. He was using the city's police department as like his like butlers and chauffeurs. They were like hanging out with him, running and getting cheeseburgers and shit for him. No joke. Like this is ridiculous what they were doing. So they have him go and get this contractor, bring him down to the house, and he fucking yells at this guy for like they were saying like it was like hours. He was just they were yelling back and forth, getting in a fight, and then it came to blows in an argument there. And he picks up a fucking fireplace log and tried to hit him with it. Punched the guy a bunch of times, and he got arrested for assault, and they impeached him for assault the first time. Then there was so much corruption in Providence that they had an FBI sting that went on for months that finally took down like him plus 3 other people, and he got hit with like 97 charges. And when he went to trial, there was like I think 30 that he was being on trial for. He got found guilty of 1, and that was the racketeering charge for being a criminal mastermind, is what they would call him. Like, the RICO charge.
Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act.
5 years in North Jersey at Fort Dix.
Yeah.
Very interesting. But that brought me into Detroit. And Detroit is fucked up, dude. I mean, what a fucked up city, man. That's like you brought up how they all look like that. Like, they're fucked up. Detroit is fucked up. And they were just doing crazy shit and like mad dope. They had a police force called the Stress Team. And the way we got into this is like you brought up like, oh, Baltimore is like people break down and they get stuck here. All right. Well, what they were doing in, I think, the 80s in Detroit was they were purposely doing stakeouts and setting traps to catch criminals trying to rob people in Detroit. They called Stress. It was look up the acronym. It's
Stop the Robberies, Enjoy Safe Streets was a Detroit Police Department unit operated from 71 until 74, created to reduce crime in Detroit. It used decoy units targeting African American men, it says.
Yep. So that was the thing. In this podcast. It doesn't detail where there's any like bias to what side it was really directed towards, but that's the expectation and understanding. There was crime going on in the city. 16 incidences of the bait and 16 shootings. So like there was obviously more than that instances. There's probably like much more, but like there were 16 shootings involving death of the people involved. 15 of them were black.
It says that led to the deaths of 24 men. 22 of them were black.
Yeah, I mean, when I was listening, where I'm at in this podcast, so far in history, there's been 15 to 16 people that have died due to this. So like I haven't even heard the next 5 people that have died. But dude, they were just killing people. Like they were just like setting traps. Like, oh, I ran out of gas. Like, oh, you lost, pal? Well, give me your wallet. They were like, kablam, got him. We just made the streets safe. We fucking did it. Like that's what Detroit was about, son.
Damn, D-town. Golly,
Dude.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts, dude. And then like it goes into what they call like the Motown Mafia, which is all about like Eddie Jackson and like the heroin and everything that was connected with the Italian families in New York, coming from New York to Detroit with all the cocaine and everything and dope and all that. It was nuts, dude. I mean, it's pretty nuts, like what was going on between the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. But speaking of people from the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, you ever seen the movie Bleed for this?
I have not. What is that?
Do you know what it is? It's a boxing. I love boxing movies. I love combat sports and boxing.
Rocky?
Yeah, of course. I've literally was just watching Rocky last week.
Oh, were you?
I was watching the Rocky Balboa 6 one where Adrian dies and he's training to get back in the ring.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen Bleed for this. It has Miles Teller in it.
Yeah. So read the synopsis of that.
So it says the inspirational story of world champion boxer Vinny Pacienza, who, after a near fatal car crash which left him not knowing if he'd ever walk again, made one of sport's most incredible comebacks.
Yep. Vinny Paz.
Vinny Paz. I'm looking him up. American professional boxer, held world titles in lightweight and light middleweight divisions. He changed his name to Vinny Paz.
I'm sitting there drinking a beer, and he walks in. He's got like a Kangol hat on, leather jacket, and the bartender goes, she's like a Rhode Island girl. She's like, oh, I'm only so lucky to get to serve Vinny Paz tonight. Like hits it with a hard accent. I'm like, why do I know that name? Goes, sits down. You can see him. He's like, everybody's talking, saying hi to him. And then the guy comes up to me. He's like, dude, that's fucking Vinny Paz. Are you serious right now? Like, it's a bunch of us open micers at an open mic night. He's like shitting bricks. I'm like, dude, who is that? He's like, he's a boxing champion. And I was like, let me look up real quick who he was. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. He like lives in the neighborhood and he's in this shitty little bar in was I in Woonsocket? I forget where I was at in Rhode Island.
What's the town called?
Woonsocket.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that?
Woonsocket. Woonsocket.
Woonsocket.
Woonsocket.
Dude, what an insane name.
Hold on 1 second. I know this is going to sound ridiculous. I have to take my chicken wings out of the oven.
Oh my God.
Listen, keep it rolling. We're going to let the people see these chicken wings.
Am I supposed to just vamp until you get back? It's not going to happen. You have a problem. You have an addiction.
I've successfully had a chicken wing every day.
I was just telling the viewers that you have an addiction.
Saturday.
You have an addiction problem.
Dude, no joke. Last week I started my week with chicken wings. I bake them though. I don't fry them. I bake them. Much better for you.
Oh, you're classy. Real classy, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner chicken wings when you bake them.
Have your breakfast wings yet? Yeah, I actually put bacon and eggs on my wings. In the morning. Ew. Eating eggs and chicken at the same time? Ew.
I have a bone to pick with fat people, which I am one of, but insanely fat people.
Are you inferring something right now?
Yes.
You calling me fat?
Fat people driving, dude. Have you come across fat people driving?
Yeah, dude. They're not good drivers.
No, dude. I almost got in like a 7-car pileup because of this big sumbitch.
I almost got in a car accident today because I'm a big son of a bitch.
It's a problem when you can't even turn your body to look out of your car because you're so fat. They should take your license away when you hit that point.
That's not what happened. This guy was speeding, and I was coming around a jug handle, and this guy was coming fast. I kind of got nervous, so I went to kick it up and like make it this curve, and I just like ended up on the sidewalk.
You should have blamed. You should have blamed other people. You should have leaned out of the car and called him a fat piece of shit.
No, it's like my. This is going to be controversial. It's like my end.
You need to just call people like walking slowly crossing the street. Just call them a fat pig.
You fat cocksucker! Get across the street faster! Move! I knees! No, I do that shit. Actually, I fuck with. You can ask Christina. She's my fucking proof. Every goddamn time I'm driving, I look for reasons to yell at people, and one of the people that I target is fat people. I rolled the window down and be like, "High knees! Come on, you fat cocksucker!"
Dude,
I yell at
can't
minor
imagine
league.
seeing you leaning out of a car.
I yell at little league fields a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like
Little League?
if there's like a little league field like right next to the road, I'll roll the window down and be like, "Can I get a hot dog? Let me get a popcorn!" Ew. I'm screaming. I do that shit. Yelled out Christina's window too. Like, so I blame it on her.
That's awesome.
I definitely, when I see an opportunity or somebody gets in a car accident, I'm definitely one of the people that rolls the window down and goes, "You can't park there." Like, you have to be willing to have fun with the world. You'd be surprised by the shit that you enjoy out of, insulting people, being ignorant.
You were talking about Vinny Paz. Why was he in the bar?
It must be his neighborhood, dude. I don't know. He was there. I went first. I did all right. I had first couple jokes were going good. He's like listening to me, looking at me. I'm like, all right, Vinny Paz is enjoying this. And somebody must have like walked in or said something, and just like 4 or 5 people started talking in a loud conversation in the middle of my set. So you know what I did? I said something, and because they were so loud, they interrupted it, and I repeated it. I was like, "I was walking over here to do this," and like as I'm saying that, people are like talking over it, so you only hear me half-assed, and then, "So I was walking over here to do this." Like I did one of those. Like,
Yeah.
sort of like this. Providence is an interesting scene. I don't know how else to put it. Like, it's a couple good people, but man, there's a couple people hanging out just drinking beer. Like, there's a girl. I think her name's Sarah. I don't give a fuck. No one else. I thought I had to like give a fuck if I hurt her feelings, and I went up and brought it up to a guy last week, and he's like, "No, dude, she fucking sucks." Like, he literally was like, every time she got up there on stage and she said something in the realm of like, "Well, it happened, guys. Last time I went up was the first time I ever bombed." When I brought her up to a guy,
You're bombing right now.
he was like, "That's funny because you've bombed like 25 times in a row now. I don't know what you're talking about." Like,
Really?
that's what he said, and I was like, so I never met her before, and I'm at this mic askew in West Warwick, East Warwick, fucking Rhode Island.
That
It's fucking
name
Rhode Island.
sucks. What a terrible name.
Askew. Yeah, I know. It's fucking bullshit name. Played pool there that night too, but she went up there, had a bad set, comes up to the bar to get a drink, and I'm standing there drinking a beer, and the bartender says to her, and they must be friends, says to her, he's like, "Thank God your one friend showed up." So somebody was laughing, and she was like, "Oh, thanks." And I'm just sitting there like, "Burn, fucking burn, you dumbass." He just got you. I would have yelled back at that guy when he said something like that to me. That's an insulting thing. I don't know how she didn't take it as an insult. She like was like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, she's great. Sarah's great." Like, Sarah's always here. She's such a BFF.
Sarah sucks.
Yeah, it was an interesting one. This has been a weird scene, dude. It's a lot of people hanging out. There's a couple funny people. Saw a kid that's like the Providence version of Daniel Tosh, kind of.
Really?
He's a one-liner guy though. You know what I mean? Like he's got like askew, dirty one-liner jokes.
What the fuck? You just use a skew in a sentence? What does that even mean?
I don't know. The next guy that goes up after me is like a middle-aged black dude named Hunter. He's cool. Hosts one of the Monday night mics. And the lady that's the host is like the oldest white woman I've ever seen attempt comedy.
It should just be the oldest white woman you've ever seen.
She's talking about how she's like, "I live in a old folks home and shit. Like,
Oh my god.
I wear Depends and shit. She just wasn't that funny. So Hunter is up next. She goes, Hunter, where are you at? Are you here? It's dark in here. Smile.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he went up there and eviscerated her, Raymond. He's like, you dumb honky ass bitch. I don't give a fuck that you're old. You still married? She's like, yeah. He's like, well, bring your fucking husband down here. I'll bend his ass over. Fuck him and you too. God damn, he's like talking shit to her. So goddamn funny. He's like, I ain't gay. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you, and then I'm gonna fuck your dumbass husband, you dumb white bitch. It was so fucking funny, Raymond. Just trashing her.
That's hilarious.
The host at the Tuesday night, like fat white guy,
Nice.
and I think he must be comfortable with it because, dude, I made a joke where I called myself fat, and this guy came up to me after, like older father figure age. He actually, his son's name's Declan. He's like in his 50s. He was fucking hilarious, dude. This guy was absolutely fucking hilarious. He comes up to me after we're both done. And he's like, hey, man, I don't know why you're up there calling yourself fat. You got fucking tree trunks for legs. And I don't get, he's like, look at the fucking shoulders on you. He's like, there's no way you're calling yourself fat up there. He's like, and I think that's why people don't buy the joke. I was like, thanks. That was a weird way to say that.
Called you tree trunk legs? Thank you. Appreciate that.
Like, thank you for I was like, was that a compliment? I was like, I don't know how. I was like, you I like didn't even know what to say. Dude, he was so funny. Like, he's talking about his son. His son's name's Declan. And his son has a speech impediment. And he goes to a doctor, and the way he's laying it out, he's like, my fucking son sounds like fucking Porky Pig. He sounds like fucking Donald Duck. He's Yosemite Sam. He's like, so I take him to the doctor and I pay fucking $40 for a copay. All right. He's like, can I go there? And the fucking doctor sits me down and has the nerve to say, all right, sir, so we did some tests. Your son has what we call a fat tongue. Fucking shit, you dumb cocksucker. He's like, I could have told you that. He's like, I give him a fucking sentence with 3 S's in it. He sounds like he's having a stroke. It was so funny. Yeah, his son's name is Declan, and his name's Seamus.
Oh god, Seamus from Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm. He was cool, dude. He was actually pretty funny. He's doing a show at Rhode Island Comedy Connection, I think, in like the end of the month.
Seamus, does he work on the docks? What the fuck's he do?
Probably is a longshoreman down at the harbor.
Really?
Probably goes yacht on a long stick with his buddies. The fat white guy that was hosting Mike, I was out with him, was drinking a fucking pitcher of Diet Pepsi. Like,
he told people?
He must have accepted it. No. What do you mean he told people? He had a fucking straw in a pitcher.
You could tell that it was diet, though? You
Raymond,
just assumed fat
I
people.
asked him on stage. I'm up there. I saw the picture. I'm like, that's coming up. We're talking about that. So I went up there and I told my joke about McDonald's. I'm like, you can go to McDonald's and get whatever you want. And the guy's name's like Trevor. I'm like, but Trevor, no matter what you get, if you get a Diet Pepsi, it doesn't count, right? And he's like, exactly. I'm like, what's in that fucking picture you have a straw in right now? He's like, Diet Pepsi. I'm like, doesn't even fucking count, does it? So I called him out on it. It was actually kind of funny.
The fats do love diet soda.
Uh-huh.
I do love Diet Pepsi myself.
I do too. I found the Aldi's brand of Diet Pepsi in the drawers at Mommy and Daddy's house.
Ooh,
so bad.
That's gross.
Keeping that thing on.
Store brand soda is horrible.
You hate it?
I hate store brand soda.
And store brand soda mixed with some rum. Oh man, it's better than a Pepsi ever.
No way.
Better than a Pepsi could be. Give me a Wolf Cola.
No way. A Wolf Cola?
Hey, what neighborhood are you moving into? Are you staying in the same neighborhood? Like you said, so you said that the place that you're moving into is the same owners?
It's the same property management, different owners, same people who run the property.
What's the neighborhood you live in now? What's it called?
I don't know if I want to give that.
You're moving, so it's not like they're going to get you.
I live in Roland Park. It's ritzy around here.
All right. It's at 555 West 10th Street, Roland Park.
No, it's not it.
What's the new neighborhood you're moving to? Is it far?
No, it's like a minute or two away. It's called Hose Heights. The hoes live in these heights, dude. There's hella hoes out here.
Right now? Is that like a nickname people have given it?
No, that's the name of the neighborhood. It says it on the map.
Sure, in that way. Is it hoes like possessive? Like HOE, this hoe owns these
No,
heights?
just
Is it spelled
HOES.
HOES? Is it spelled exactly like that?
Yes, Hose Heights.
Why? Why is it called Hose
I
Heights?
have no idea. I don't get it. Let's look it up.
We need,
Let me see.
yeah, research that right now. I need that information.
Oh, gosh. This is
A large settlement of pimps in the 1960s established this neighborhood when they put a bunch of pimp money together and built the Pimps Project called Hose Heights, which was later converted into a gentrified white kid neighborhood.
yes.
That about it?
No, it's kind of more dark.
Oh God, why? What happened?
It bears the name of Grandison Hoe, which was a freed slave in antebellum Baltimore who once owned and operated a farm on the location.
It wasn't that sad.
No, I thought it was going to be worse, but it's not that bad.
Sounds like he won. Sounds like he got the money.
It sounds like a beautiful story, actually.
Yeah, actually, you're like, damn it, black guy made out well. Fun. This is the saddest, Declan, this is the saddest story I've ever heard. You guys just got a real piece of Raymond right there. He's a vehement racist. Unhappy with the black man getting a neighborhood to his name.
Interesting. But yes, I'm going to move into a new place. I've been thinking about getting a dog, dude. Just for the fuck of it.
Okay, so when I brought that up to Christina, she literally said to me, she's like, didn't he say he fucking hates dogs and is never going to get a pet?
I did at one point. I don't like dog hair. I don't like it on me. Also, we had the worst fucking dogs our whole lives. And I don't want a shitty dog.
There's no such thing as shitty dogs, Raymond. There's only things called shitty dog owners, okay? Are you a shitty dog owner? Let's see that plant behind you. How's he doing?
Thriving, dude.
Is he thriving? Let's see him. Dude, that's supposed to be a marigold. What the fuck happened to that marigold?
Going over the winter.
Is that a chicks and hen?
I don't even know what it is. Some kind of
It's
succulent.
a chicks and hen. Yeah, it's a chicks and hen succulent.
Chicks and hen?
Yes. They sprout. You should trim those sprouts. Try to preserve it because it'll over dry the substrate. I was big into succulents, dude. Love succulents.
You love sucking.
Sucking these nuts, faggot. Raymond got me. Can I tell you one of my dirty little secrets right now?
No.
I've been trying to lose some weight. So like I've been like doing things that are like low calorie, low carb.
You've been eating chicken wings, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Eating big chicken wings and shit. I bought, and I've done this before, Gerber's baby snacks.
What the fuck, dude?
All right, so there's 60 pieces in a serving, 25 calories for 60 pieces, and there's 6 servings in here.
What do you kill, like 1 or 2 a day?
Actually, honestly, one of these lasted me like a day or two the other time. Yeah, I'm eating baby.
No, that's gross.
Gains, dude. First off,
Gains.
the one thing I'm really hyped about, it says brain development, learning ability.
No.
I put some in the banana flavor in my coffee the other day. I was looking like a true scumbag.
That's insane.
Yeah, Gerber Grain and Grow Puffs have 20% the daily value of iron and 30 milligrams of choline per serving. I don't know if, honestly, my poops have never been better. I'm going to be a fitness influencer next. Fishing personality, comedian, podcaster. Now we're going to be you want to be workout gurus, Raymond?
Baby food influencer? We should start doing our daily routines.
Dude, why have we not decided to start a diet and like get pumped on the internet? Like, all right, guys, we're doing the baby food diet. Raymond, the fucking fitness guru down in Baltimore, eating baby food like a fucking animal. All right, he's fucking crushing the gym with his fucking pecs and just some fucking purified bananas.
We should do our daily routines, and part of it is like yoga and just talking out loud like a crazy person.
I'm gonna crush a bunch of fucking baby food when I get home, you fucking scrubs.
We just do some yoga and I just stick my ass in the video.
Yeah. We need to make a talking shit yoga. Oh, I'm stretching my fucking ass. Oh, my back feels fucking great, God damn it.
Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about getting a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what we were talking about.
I'm trying to get something, dude. I don't know.
We were talking about this the other night, actually.
I want a corgi again. I had a corgi for a little while. I need a low rider.
You want something with no knees, right?
Yeah, I need something fucking slammed on the ground. Something
Talking about a low rider longboard style.
Yeah. Put that bitch on the pavement.
Is he gonna be riding Mongo or Goofy?
What, dude? Riding the dog?
Is he, dude? First off, are you gonna get a skateboard for your dog?
No.
Is he gonna ride Abstract, Mongo, or Goofy? What's good?
I don't know.
Is he going vert?
What the fuck? I don't
Rocket
even know
power
what you're
terms.
saying.
I know.
That's not rocket power terms. It's just skateboarding words. Vert is when they jump really high at the X Games.
Yeah, but for me, last time I used those words when I was watching Rocket Power, he's like, "You vert or you street, bro? Fucking vert or you street, bro?"
But yeah, we should look up some dogs.
I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna do a nationwide search for your new best friend. All right, what do you think?
Share that.
Let me share this fucking screen, you fucking bitch. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. we should just narrate this like the fucking creepy videos. You ever watch those?
Yeah.
Like, this is a story about a family who was murdered by their fucking dad out in fucking Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
This is Foley'sville.
Do you have a website or no?
So when we were looking the other night, and this is just using my deductive reasoning. All right.
Look at that little bastard.
Look at him. Look at his fucking face. I really liked rescueme.org. It seemed like the best one for dogs.
God.
Here we go. All right, here we go.
Oh, we got to pick a state.
What state are you in?
Maryland, obviously. We'll check Maryland, but we'll go back to some other ones.
See Maryland first. Maryland, come on down. Raymond's looking for the shorter variety of a pudge fuck. We're looking at what the fuck is
Dude,
that?
That's not a corgi. What the hell is that?
Dude, it's funny as shit when you can just tell something's part pit bull. Like, there's nothing you can tell me that doesn't say that's not a pit bull. Like, oh, look at his cute pit bull face and his cute pit bull body and his cute pit bull skin. Yeah, that's a fucking pit bull again.
That's another pit bull.
Named Honey.
They're all just pit bulls.
That's a pip. Look at the fucking ears. Yeah.
Hold on, that's it? That's all of...
This is the corgi rescue in Maryland. These are the corgis.
Right, go back. Fuck Maryland. Let's try it. Go to Alabama.
Go to Alabama. Hold on, wait a minute. Look at North Carolina.
I don't care about distance. I want a short, thick motherfucker.
All right, well, I want to see North Carolina. I bet you there's some sweet boys down there. Bianca. Bianca's a sweet girl.
Dude,
she looks
what the hell is that?
stupid and old. All right, here we go. Ready? Bam! Look at this motherfucker, dude. Look at her. She's a sweetie. Talk to Tata for a minute.
Tata? That's her name?
Her name's Tata.
Oh, she could be euthanized soon.
What?
That's what it says.
Why?
You don't see that?
Oh! Whoa!
That's sad.
Tata was rescued from the... Should we read this like a dating game? Tata was rescued from the local shelter to save her from euthanasia. She has been in the several foster... This is just sad reading it like that.
Yeah.
She's been in several foster homes. Oh my
Alright,
God.
get off of this one. I don't want to see this. Oh, there's a phone number. We should message them.
Oh, man.
Does Tata like cheeseburgers?
Dude, I don't want to... That's rude. They're trying...
It's sad.
Because I know...
All right, go back.
Let's call it and ask if they're worried about getting destroyed by the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Oh gosh, dang it!
Go back. I think.
Right.
Wait, Texas? Should we try Texas?
That's a fucking Rottweiler.
we haven't seen one corgi yet.
It's not even close. Man, he looks old as shit, dude. All right, hold on. You should have Alabama.
Yeah.
Corgi mix. Here we go.
My
Brutus.
God. Brutus, great name. Oh my God.
My God. Look at him. Look at him, dude. He looks like he was drawn. He looks like a
He looks like a cartoon.
He looks like the Doodle Bob version of SpongeBob. Like they drew him on fucking lined paper. So thick.
My God.
Brutus came to us when his owner fell ill. Oh. He had, oh my God, I can't wait to read this. First thing I saw, it says he's been overfed. Oh God. Oh man, Raymond, he's so sweet and sassy.
He's a chihuahua. He's a chihuahua corgi.
Brutus came to us when his owner fell ill. He had been overfed and given little exercise.
Nice.
Now he is in a wonderful foster home on a diet, getting walked daily.
No, dude.
And he is loving it.
We gotta stop that. No diets. I want a thick John.
Brutus is a quiet boy and would be a wonderful companion for anyone, but especially someone who likes to walk, walk every day and will keep him on a diet.
Absolutely
he is
not.
the kindest. Exactly. He is prosciutto and mozzarella every day for Brutus. Get the fuck out of here.
He drinks the fats of meat.
He fucking has a red wine every day. I put a little bit in his water and he eats fucking gabagool.
Jesus Christ.
He's the kindest, sweetest boy. Brutus qualifies for a special adoption fee through our Daisy and Friends program if you are over 70. Raymond, I suggest you create a over 70-year-old dating profile and let's go get Brutus.
That's just to get the adoption fee deal. Trying to get that deal in the sumbitch.
Little Star Chihuahua Rescue. Yeah, he's not even a full corgi. Dude, he's a fucking adorable.
Dude, he's a lowrider.
Dude, he looks like a capybara.
He does.
He looks like a fucking chupacabra, dude. What the fuck is that thing, man? He looks like such a sweet boy now. So listen, we were looking at this website the other day. You can pick any animal you want, so keep that in mind.
You mean like any dog, right?
No, any animal you want, dude.
They just got can we get a tiger or what?
You want to go to Indiana?
Sure.
Got mad corgis out that cocksucker. And Oklahoma, too. Appa.
Oh, that's a good one.
He's an adult male corgi. Loves to play and cuddle on his terms. How old is this motherfucker? He's not good. Dude, he's got 1,000-mile stare. I don't know if you can see it in your pictures. But he looks like he murders. Hold on, wait a minute.
He looks like Kuja.
Look at him.
Look at his tongue.
He
Like you look like you got snacks.
looks sassy as hell. He's in Terre Haute.
Terre Haute. Diana.
All right, hold on. Why are they getting rid of him?
He's like ate the face off of 2 children.
Dude, wherever we were looking the other night, there was a sweet, chunky little bitch that was 90 pounds. You remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we gotta find her.
Yeah, dude, this is too. So I need a missile of a dog. I need a fucking missile.
That one looks sassy. Sandy.
It's all right.
All right, this is enough corgis.
Yep.
I want to try something real quick. So I was telling you about this. Go to rescueme.org.
Rescue Me. Isn't that a firefighter show?
Yeah, I loved it. Love that show.
You watched it? I think I watched it too.
It's Leary. All right, so rescueme.org is a website where you can rescue anything. All right. So view animals for adoption.
They got snapping turtles.
I bet you they got some snapping turtles. Oh man, should we call somebody with snapping turtles?
No.
Oh my God, why not? Hey pal, how you doing? I'd like to talk to you about them snapping turtles you got there. Come on, that sounds like a good idea.
You already did it. Ed Bassmaster.
What do you mean?
You didn't see that?
No, then breaks my heart we were late to this one.
Ed Bassmaster, he'll call somebody on Craigslist with like a crazy country accent. Somebody who's like selling a piece of furniture. And he'd be like, I see you got that furniture, but you trying to buy some snapping turtles?
Really?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Here we go. This is in Maryland right now, Raymond.
Get out of this one. We should.
Goddamn red-eared slider up in here, goddammit. This is a free animal. Got him up here on a page. Let that thing out in your backyard, goddammit. It's not American. Raymond, hit it. Raymond, hit it.
He's an outdoor.
Outdoor turtle.
Yeah. Just put him in the yard. He's yard material.
There's a lot of options here. And for some reason, I want to go to farm animals because, dude, What if they got ponies on there?
True. I used to have ponies.
And now Sassy Sebastian, R.I.P.
He's still alive.
Goodbye, Sassy Sebastian.
Why'd you just go straight to New York?
Because he had the most.
I feel like a pig would just fuck your house up. God, that's too much to read.
I'm not going to rescue him because of how long that is. Should have thought about that, pal, before you wrote that.
Don't ever put that much to read.
Mr. Potts and Chip. Mrs. Potts. Sorry.
You just misgendered that pig. How dare you?
Raymond, how dare you? And I have a feeling this website is the worst of the worst animals. Look at these sweet Jesus boys. Right? The fucker looks like he belongs snapping a football on Friday nights for a varsity football team.
That thing's a submarine.
Dude, he's a submarine sandwich waiting to happen. Look at them. They both have the same neck roll. They're so goddamn fat.
Look at the shoulders on that thing.
Man, I could look at rescue animals all day and not fucking rescue them. I really could. All right.
Did you just start to sing the fucking...
Yeah.
In the arms of an angel. All right. I don't think there's anything else.
I want to see what's under wildlife.
You mean wildlife?
That's what I'm saying. They got a fox up here.
They got a fucking cougar.
All right, there are 3 wildlife animals nationwide that you can get. What could they be? Oh, it's a long-haired cougar. What?
A deer?
What?
Why is that? That should be in the wild.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, man, that deer's got some toes on that cocksucker. That's what the problem is, apparently.
Well, is it because...
Got some toes on that cocksucker.
Why does it have 6 legs?
No, it doesn't. These are the legs here. Front, back, neck long as hell. This is its mouth.
That's enough of the animals.
Yeah.
I need to get Brutus, that little son of a bitch.
I know.
Give him a little talking to. He's got a little attitude.
So you want to hear some good news?
Yes, go ahead.
I got Big Red back.
Big Red, is that your vehicle? You named it?
I got the My Chevy app. It said give a nickname for your vehicle, and I was like, if you don't like Big Red, fuck you. And because it's a big cherry red Chevrolet Silverado.
Chevrolet. You had the Chevrolets for a while. You had no car.
Yeah, I had the Chevrolet Shuffle. I had the Chevrolet Waddles when he walks. It was fucking God. I relied on so many favors from people and friends and family.
You burned all of your bridges.
Every single one. Every single person that didn't help me. I was like, well, fuck you then, you fucking bitch. You're gay. Your friends are gay. Your job's gay. You're gay.
You got your truck back.
Yeah, no, I got my truck back. I got the work done. You know, I was told this engine was trashed. The guy I took the engine to said it was not trashed. The engine looked immaculate and needed lifters done. So, got the work done. I just drove it from fucking Delaware County to Providence, Rhode Island tonight, and she kicked. She was rolling. Did her job. Rode her hard, put her away dirty. You know how it goes.
That's crazy. So that guy lied to you.
Yeah, was trying to sell me a whole new fucking engine. I mean, you know, maybe he was going off his own opinion, but I feel like his opinion was bad here. So, is what it is. But she's back. She's on the road. Look for a loving machine inside of a red Chevrolet Silverado. Out trying sandwiches now that he has the ability to.
Yeah.
Next week I'll be at home. I have a week before the expected due date. So 2 weeks technically. So you're gonna be an uncle in about 2 weeks.
Damn.
And I'll be home all next week from work, and I'll be able to go to Lee's Hoagie House and Louis G's over in Mantua, New Jersey to try their roast beef sandwich and a tuna hoagie from Lee's Hoagie House.
Yeah, you've been slacking, dude.
I know, guys. I do apologize. It's kind of hard when you don't have a car. And, like, trying to borrow a vehicle just to go try sandwiches sounds fucking stupid to your friends. Hey, man, come borrow your car so I can go try this tuna hoagie up in North Philly. Like, fucking no. No. You don't need it.
Nobody wanted to do that with you?
Do you know many people that want to share in experiencing a tuna hoagie with you?
No, I wouldn't, but
Exactly. That's like, and then Christina just had a lot of work going on. She got as much work as she could in before she's pretty much done working now until the baby comes. So
yeah.
it's hard to be like, hon, I need your car so I can try sandwiches. It doesn't go over well.
She said no.
Well, so we were sharing it for everything. Like, think about all the other stuff, like errands and stuff I want to go do, or things I want to go do.
But they were sandwiches, Declan. Think about
Add
it.
in, I want to go try some. I want to. I know, Raymond. And listen, for someone like you and me, we're people that understand things like these. For little people like that have never really cared much about anything in their life, like a sandwich, like we do, they don't understand it. They'll never get it. And that's my cross to bear. I'll die on it.
You're looking at the expected owner of a brand new Kawasaki dirt bike, dude. I just put my hat into a dirt bike raffle.
You're buying a Kawasaki?
No, no. My friend is running a dirt bike raffle, a brand new dirt bike. I think I'm gonna win. Dude, if I do, it's gonna be fucking lit. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Where am I gonna keep it? What should I do
You're
with
gonna put it in the back of your Ford Ranger. You're gonna put it in the back of your Ford Ranger and tote it around. And then, like, if anything happens, just bust out of the back of the Ford Ranger like a fucking action movie. Like, boom, boom.
Yeah, but where am I gonna keep it? Am I gonna have to roll it up into my apartment on the 3rd floor?
No, get some chains.
Just chain that bitch to a tree? It's not even street legal. It's not even a street legal dirt bike.
The drift bike?
No, it's a dirt bike, but it's like just a big 2-stroke dirt bike. It's not street legal.
All right, well, you're in Baltimore. I don't know if you know where you're at, but there's what's called a non-pursue law. All right.
No, I know.
You can rip pretty much whatever types of filthy tricks you want.
Rap. But yeah, I'm about to get a dirt bike. It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I'm hyped for you. I want you to have your dirt bag.
I'm gonna have to learn how to wheelie.
You haven't learned yet?
No, I learned how to wheelie. Just not good. Alec tried to teach me how to wheelie when we were younger, and I just kept crashing.
Raymond can't even fucking wheelie. You hear this guy?
You can't wheelie. I'm telling you.
I can definitely act like it.
No, dude. I used to wheelie all the time.
So, how much did you pay to enter this raffle?
$65. 100 spots.
And are they going until the raffle's full?
Yeah.
And then they count it off?
Yeah, and then he just randomly picks people.
Yeah, that's money, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's how much the bike's worth.
Yeah.
If I win this shit, I'm selling it immediately.
Bike's only worth $6,500?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Dirt bikes aren't that expensive?
That's fucking expensive. What are you trying to say?
I didn't think that, for a new vehicle?
Let's see.
We should get matching dirt bikes then.
I'm checking the price on a KX 450.
Try to get gnarly, dude.
Let's see. 65. Depends what year. You get a 2023, that thing's $8,200 right now. Dude, I heard The Cocaine Bear was a good movie.
Yeah, but then I've talked to people that have seen it. They said it sucks.
Are you sure?
Dude, yeah, I feel like it's all hype, Raymond. It's the media circus.
I gotta go see it now. Are you gonna see it?
Dude, I don't think so.
Come on.
You gonna see it?
I want to. It's got a 73% rating audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude, you trust Rotten Tomatoes?
Yes.
Wow, you're a simp. You're a fucking simp.
Wholeheartedly.
So, did you? So, I saw like the most recent speech from Zelensky. Did you see that shit?
No. What is
the
it?
U.S.
saying that they're going to be on the front lines or whatever.
Yeah, and they're going to have to fight us. They're going to have to come here to fight us.
He's saying the Russians are coming to the U.S.?
No. We would have to come to Ukraine to fight the Russians because it's for NATO.
They're both not NATO-backed nations.
I don't know. He was saying some shit.
It's a good thing we're going to get into foreign policy. We have no idea what we're talking about.
You see Jimmy Carter's in hospice?
No.
Jimmy Carter. Oh, peanut farmer Jimmy Carter.
I don't care about Jimmy Carter.
Okay, well, fuck you. I kind of care about Jimmy Carter.
You sure you don't want to get into foreign affairs right now?
I don't know, man. Kind of. Do you see how it's come actively? Everybody's supporting the fact that aliens are real now, and it's not. So now I've seen so many culture shifts in opinions. First, you couldn't say COVID was fake and made in a lab. Now you can say it's fake and made in a lab.
You can?
I think
Really?
that's how we lost our podcast.
And it's over.
And it's gone.
It's like that fucking South Park where he's like at the bank. He's like, let me just deposit the money and it's gone. We say that and then the screen just cuts to black.
We don't know what happened right now, guys. We just had a blackout from our sources. I don't know what just happened. I think we said something wrong and the government was listening and they shut our shit down.
Russian president bestows a decoration on Steven Seagal, the American movie
out of here. What is wrong with the world, dude?
Dude, Steven Seagal is a weird
I want to read this article out loud. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday bestowed a state decoration on Steven Seagal, the American action movie actor who also holds Russian citizenship. Really?
Yeah, dude.
The awarding of the Order of Friendship was announced on the Russian government's internet portal. The order recognizes people who Russia considers to have contributed to the bettering international relations.
Holy shit.
Literally, it's like, you and me, we big friends. We're big friends now. We make America-Russia ties like this, like strong handshake of worker in mind.
It's just him and Putin shirtless riding horses. He's on the front line. Steven Seagal's on the front line just snapping people's bones.
Doing karate next to each other side by side. He's like, Steven, you're my best friend. My best friend too. Vladimir, you're my best friend ever. I think this is the best thing you could have ever done. This is huge. Donald Trump's standing there. He's like, this is huge.
Have you seen like his latest
karate?
His like, I don't know if it's his latest, but he's in some movies where he's like a Navy SEAL or something like that. He's like all decked out with all the gear and shit.
I don't think he's
like a fat piece of shit in the movie.
He's capable of doing any of these. He doesn't sell a believable part anymore. You know what I mean? He's
like,
not.
He's like not even holding a gun, right? Have you seen that or not?
He doesn't even have a fucking ponytail anymore.
So what?
That was him.
Steven Seagal, he's gone now. He's gone to the dark side. He's a Russian. I don't like the Russians.
That's a damn shame. He's an American action hero.
He went down to his local Waffle House, robbed it, and then went straight to Russia to never return again. He
just walked in there like, I need like 11 scramble bowls right now, and then I'm going to Russia. We are 2 weeks away from me being a papa. Raymond, let's just go back and talk about some of our memories from being children. We used to fight, and we used to hate each other, and every time I talked, you looked at me like I was fucking retarded, but it's okay. You're going to be the best uncle ever. And that's probably it on that part. But I'm about to be a dad, guys. This is going to be exciting. This is a new chapter in my life. You're going to get to experience a little bit of that on this podcast. I don't know if you guys realize that. You guys know about that phone number, Raymond. You can run it back here in a second, but I need parenting tips.
Yes.
All right. Whether they're real or not, I need parenting tips. So if you want to send me a call, a text, give me your best parenting tip that you have, the best piece of information you think you should share, the best thing you think I should know going into being a new expectant father of a pudgy white middle class fat kid from Delaware County. So I'm gonna do everything that I can to make him not fat. I swear to God, I'm gonna do fucking everything I can to make him not fat.
Yes. Dude. Call or text. You can leave us a voicemail. That would be 215-360-3451. Declan needs advice. It's the only way we're going to be able to get through this.
if you know how to keep me from having fat kids, I would fucking love to know how to do it. I can't have me, their fat dad, and their three. Dude, this is an argument we've had recently. Not argument at all, actually. But I was like, so how many babies we have? And she's like, I think 2. I'm like, bitch, what? What about 3? What if I wanted like 6? She's like, well, you're beat.
How do you know how many you want?
I don't know. I think I want 2. We both were like, if it comes out a girl, we're done.
Nuh-uh.
Fuck that shit. Can't take a chance of 2. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be a dad. You're going to experience that journey with me. You're definitely going to get the me at home, pissed off, tired podcast with Christina in the background. Like, Declan, shut your fucking shitty podcast up. You fucking dumbass. You have like 40 listeners. You fucking dumbass.
She already does
like,
that, right?
I'm like, babe, this is my podcast. Babe. Fuck you, babe. You don't know shit. This is for the real people. This is for the boys. Boys are listening. Yeah, man. I'm in Providence this week. I'm going to do a bunch more comedy here. Hopefully I can snag a guest spot somewhere. But other than that, Raymond, I want to just say a little prayer with you before we go. In domino bread, hey, mayonnaise, capicola, breads and meats and cheese and breads and meat with lettuce, tomato.
Amen.
Thank you, everyone. Join us next week. Hopefully, I'll have those sandwiches eaten for you. Raymond, be safe out there. Godspeed, young Mike Questlove.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate the support. Find us on Instagram at 555 Let Me Call You Back and on Facebook at the Let Me Call You Back podcast. You can find comedian Declan Brooks on Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. See you next time.